Hey everybody, this is Emma. As promised, I'm going to film it's going to be quite long I think, a video on closing people. So I just want to share with you some of the things that I do and some of the tips that I do to close people. Before we do that though, I just want to show you outside my window. It's Norway. How cool is that? Anyway, let's get back to the serious stuff. So, here's what I do when somebody expresses an interest in working with me and being part of my team and being part of my business. So what I'll do usually is I will get somebody to give me their number, because I think it's much better if you can speak to somebody in person than just sending a Facebook message or an email. It's so much more personal, and you know, people can hear the tone in your voice and they can, you know, relate to you as a person, as opposed to kind of, you know, some kind of copy that you just kind of writing down. So I would always reach out. I'd always get somebody's phone number, and the first thing that I would always do when you give somebody a call is the first thing to do is to make sure that you are busy. Okay, sounds weird. Let me explain. Okay, so I pick up the call, my phone. I speak to Sam. I said, "Hey Sam, how you doing? Thanks for expressing an interest in the business. I'd love to get some information over to you. Just to let you know, though, I'm about to head out the door, so I'm going to have to rush off in just a few minutes' time. But I'd still like to share some info with you." So by planting that seed at the beginning, when it gets a bit later in the conversation, and we'll get to that in a moment, you've got an out. Okay, so remember that. Be busy. That's the first thing to remember, number one. So you've probably all heard of FORM, right? Family, occupation, recreation, and money. These are the four things that you want to be asking your prospects about before you even send them your link. Now, I don't send my link to anybody. My link is precious, and I don't go plastering it around on Facebook, and I don't go spamming it to everybody who's in my inbox. It's precious, and I want to know if people are serious before I send them a link, because to be honest with you, you know, I don't want to be wasting my time. I don't want to be wasting their time chasing people up if they're just not interested. And I'm sure you'll agree with me, many of you out there have been in situations where you've sent someone your link, they've said that they're going to have a look at it, a couple of days go by, a couple of weeks go by, you know, there's no sense of urgency. So this is a great way to get a sense of urgency and to be able to create some real intrigue with your business. So family, occupation, recreation, and money. These are the four things you want to start talking about before you even mention your business. So I'd say, "Hey Sam, you know, thanks for expressing an interest in the business. Love to find out a little bit more about you. What do you do for work at the moment?" So you're covering the occupation. So then they'll tell you, "Oh, you know, I work in car sales." "Oh, how long have you been doing that for?" "Well, I've been doing it for about, I don't know, 18 years. Is that 18 good years or is that 18 bad years?" And by asking questions like this and writing down the answers, you are already finding out your prospects why, the reason why they're looking into the business. The next thing I'll go on to, of course, is, "Oh, so, you know, you got a great job, you know, you're working a lot of long hours. How does that affect your family? Have you got a family?" They'll come back and they'll say, "Yeah, I've got a family, you know, I've got some kids, you know, etc." You're going to be writing down everything that they're saying about their kids. "You know, I'm looking for a home-based business because I want my kids to have a better education. I want to be able to offer a better standard of living for them." This is your prospect's why. So make sure you're writing this down. As well as your family, what do you like to do in your spare time? So then you're moving on to the recreation. So then we're talking about, you know, what they like to do in their spare time. You're kind of creating some bond with the other person. You know, it's not just about spamming. It's not just about join my business and join my team. It's about finding out the reason why these people are interested. And of course, the information that you're getting now, a little bit later on down the line, when you relay this back to them, they will remember why they wanted to join the business in the first place. Does that make sense? So the last thing, of course, is money. So you've got FORM, family, occupation, recreation, and money. So why do they want their money? What is it that they're looking to do with that money? What, you know, goes back to their why again and again and again. So these are the four things that you need to speak to people about before you mention your business. Here's the next part, really important, okay? "Hey Sam, sounds to me like this could be a great fit for you." Okay? I'm going to send you over some information. There's a link. It's going to take about 20 minutes to look at the information. If I send it to you now, can you look at it now? Now, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say yes. They're expecting your call. They're expecting to talk to you. So what you'll say, I don't know, it's 1 p.m. Okay, Sam, brilliant. It's 20 minutes long. So I'll tell you what, I'll call you at 21 minutes past. Okay? So put the phone down, send the link over to them. Now, if this person then starts to say to you, well, can you tell me a little bit more about the business? Can you tell me a little bit more about the commission? Can you tell me more about the products? Do you know what? Everything's going to be explained in the presentation. As I said at the beginning of the call, I'm just about to head out. I'm just about to get on another call, but I will be free after you've taken a look at the presentation. I'll give you a call back in 21 minutes. Sounds good? Brilliant. So it's fresh in their head. You're not waiting for somebody to reply to you. You're not waiting for somebody to, oh, you know, I'm not sure I'm going to have time tonight or anything, you know, and this is really going to gauge whether these people are serious or whether they're just wasting your time, okay? So really important. So 21 minutes past, you pick up the phone, you call them up again, you say, hey, Sam, this is important. What was it that you liked about the business presentation? Okay, don't ask them, are you interested? Don't ask them, you know, is this something for you? Ask them what they actually liked about the business presentation, because they're going to come back and say to you, I like the commission structure. I like the products. I like the fact that I can lie on the beach and make money even when I'm not doing anything. All of these things are going to help you when you close them a little bit later down the line. Does that make sense to you? Absolutely brilliant. So Sam's given me all this information. Wow. Sam, fantastic. Sounds like you're good to go. Which product package are you going to come in at? Silence. Okay? First rule in sales. Whoever opens their mouth first loses. Okay? So you're going to go, which product package are you coming in at? Oh, I don't know what products are available. What's the package program? I can absolutely help you with that. First of all, people that come in, you know, who are really serious in business, you know, my real team players, my big, strong people in the business who are just absolutely smashing it right now. People that want to make serious money, they come in with whatever your top package is, okay? That includes all the products. It gives you products to try. It gives you products to be able to sell as well. And that's the premium package. That gives you everything. And that's for my serious people, okay? Yeah. Oh, how much is that? £1,000, £2,000, $2,000, whatever it is, okay? $2,000. Silence. Okay? First person to speak loses. Now, they're either going to come back to you and say, fantastic, sign me up, you know, brilliant, I'll take that package, but they're probably not, okay? They're probably going to say, you know, there'll be that sucking air in through the teeth, and they will say, well, it's a little bit out of the budget for me, or whatever they're going to say. And that's not a problem at all. You know, we have different packages for different budgets, and then work down through your packages. Don't go in with your bottom package. Don't go in with your basic package, because you are then teaching them that when they enroll people, to start with the basic package. So make sure that you're going in with the high and then dropping down. Very, very simple to do. Also as well, a lot of people get a bit freaked out. You know, if you aren't in a financial position right now where you can afford to spend £2,000, $2,000 on a product package, you know, then it may seem a bit strange to you or a little weird to you to be asking somebody for that much money. Please understand, anybody who's really serious, anybody who's been looking at a home-based business or a franchise is expecting to invest 10, 20, 30,000 dollars, pounds, whatever, into their business to start a business. $2,000, £2,000 to start a business is absolutely nothing to people that are serious in business. So even if that's not in the budget for you, find somebody that you know that has bought that product package, or, you know, who you can relate to, because you've got to be comfortable with asking for the sale. You've got to be comfortable with asking for the sale. So as you go through, yada, 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 drop down as and when. And yeah, and that's basically what I do in terms of closing people. Now, if they come back and they say, well, I'm not sure, that's when you go back to the why. Okay, Sam, no problem at all. If you're not sure, can I ask you a question? You said that you wanted to put your kids through college. If you don't take me up on the business opportunity today, how are you going to do that in the future? ask these questions. It's going to remind them in the first place why they were interested in starting your business. I'm going to leave it there because this is 10 minutes long already, and I hope that you found some value in this. I really, really do. If you are approaching people that you don't know and you've never spoken to them before, I would strongly suggest finding kind of a common ground with somebody. I don't know, if they give you their phone number and you know the area code is Manchester or Birmingham or I don't know, Dallas or whatever you might be in the world, you know, find some common ground. Oh, I see you from Manchester. Oh, my best friend lives in Manchester. He lives in Rochdale, and I've spent many a time in Rochdale Market. Do you know it? You know, you're building that rapport with people. Don't go on and on and on. Get to the business as quick as you can. But of course, create that rapport with people, because people buy from people. People want to work with people. It doesn't matter what your product is. It doesn't matter what your business is. It's all about branding you, and it's all about you being that attraction to the business. You know, I know a lot of people have left their network marketing companies and they've come to work with me and my team because they liked the value that we had to offer, and they weren't getting that from their teams elsewhere. So again, if you're in that position, if you're still interested in network marketing, maybe it's not working for you at the moment, and you'd like to work with a team of professionals, a team that are going to train you incredibly well, reach out to me. I'd love to have you on board. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I'm going to be somewhere else in Norway tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. Is it Bergen? I'm in Bergen tomorrow. I will be doing another video blog. Make sure you send me a message or comment below if there's anything that you would like me to cover in the next session, and I hope you're all smashing it and having a great weekend. Lots of love and respect to each and every one of you. Stay cool. Bye.